Xbox finally did it. After 20 months of some of the most grueling and long-winded court trials, drama, and everything we know in the gaming industry, Xbox has finally closed the Activision Blizzard King deal, and they have joined the Xbox family. I'm going to get into everything that's officially being said, how the CMA just dropped all their news, and how Xbox has finally become one of the biggest developers and publishers in the gaming industry. Let's get into everything being said and what this means for Xbox and what it means for Game Pass. Let's get into this, everyone. All right, so you know the drill. If you like the content, hit that subscribe button and that like button. And if you want to see future videos, hit that small little bell icon. And if you want to go that extra mile to support the channel, hit that join button. All the support is greatly appreciated. All right, so we all know what this is all about. This is about Activision Blizzard and, of course, Xbox combining forces to make one of the most powerful gaming publishers in the entire industry. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be talking about consoles and everything else, but I really want to start focusing on what this means for the industry and where everything is going to be going for the foreseeable future. Now, we all know that there's a lot of people going around talking about this deal for about 20 months now, and we also know that everybody thought this deal was going to close a lot sooner, even Microsoft and, of course, Activision, which they had a date for about July of this year. With the CMA getting in the way and the FTC, it took a little bit longer, but we are finally here. And I just want to go into what officially people are saying, and that officially means Phil Spencer, the CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Here's what was posted on Microsoft's website, and Satya even retweeted this. "We love gaming. We play games, create games, and know firsthand how much gaming means to all of us as individuals and collectively as a community. And today we officially welcome Activision Blizzard and their teams to Xbox. They are the publishers of some of the most played and most beloved franchises in gaming history across console, PC, and mobile. From Pitfall to Call of Duty, World of Warcraft to Overwatch, Candy Crush Saga to Farm Hero Saga, their studios have pushed the boundaries of gaming for players around the world. I've long admired the work of Activision Blizzard and King and the impact they've had on gaming, entertainment, and pop culture. Whether it was late nights spent playing Diablo 4 campaign with friends from start to finish, gathering the entire family in the rec room for our weekly Guitar Hero night, or going on an epic streak in Candy Crush. Some of my most memorable gaming moments came from experiences their studios have created. It is incredible to welcome such legendary teams to Xbox. As one team, we'll learn, innovate, and continue to deliver on our promise to bring the joy and community of gaming to more people. We'll do this in a culture that strives to empower everyone to do their best work, where all people are welcome, and is centered on our ongoing commitment of gaming for everyone. We are intentional about inclusion in everything we do at Xbox, from our team to the products we make and the stories we tell, to the way our players interact and engage as a wider gaming community. Together, we'll create new worlds and stories, bring your favorite games to more places so more players can join in. And we'll engage with and delight players in new, innovative ways and the places they love to play, including mobile, cloud streaming, and more. Now, I do have to say that this seems a lot more fluffy. Everybody's loving it. And of course, they're going to be talking about this. Phil Spencer has said since the beginning that he wants to bring these console games and these games from Activision Blizzard to more people. And I really do mean more people, because this is going to bring Blizzard and, of course, Xbox games to far more gamers if, let's say, someone else bought them. Honestly, let's say if Sony bought them, they'd make a lot of their games pretty much exclusive, which excludes a lot of gamers and a lot of PC gamers and a lot of console gamers. So I do think that while Activision Blizzard was looking for someone to acquire them, Microsoft was the best deal around and the best for gamers, because they weren't going to lock down all of their content behind walls or behind a piece of plastic. They were going to move forward and bring gaming forward and bring a lot more gamers to play their games. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be asking this question, so I just want to jump right into it, which is, what does this mean for Game Pass? And let's be real, Xbox Game Pass is getting ready to do something kind of crazy. I mean, they even talk about it on their own platform or social media platform, and here's what they had to say. Today, we can now begin the work of bringing Activision Blizzard King's iconic and groundbreaking games to Xbox Game Pass. We can't wait to share more details in the coming months. Now, I've said this before, and I think I said it in a video earlier this week. I can't wait to see what Xbox starts doing with Game Pass. I mean, there is a massive game coming out in a month's time, and that's called Modern Warfare. You know, the new Call of Duty coming out pretty soon. Is that going to be joining Xbox Game Pass PC and Xbox Game Pass on console? Or is it going to take a little bit longer and a few months for everybody to get this? Now, I will say that by the end of 2023, Bobby Kotick is going to be gone. He will be gone as CEO of Activision Blizzard, so that's actually kind of cool. People thought he was going to stay on, and to be honest, I almost thought I was one of those people where I was like, are they really going to get rid of Bobby Kotick, or are they going to keep him there to kind of have everybody adjust to the new transition? But no, Microsoft's just going to get rid of him. He's going to be out of there, and I know that's going to make a lot of people happy. But for me, it's more about the games. It's more about what am I going to get as a gamer. And I do have to say that I am a massive Blizzard fanboy. I love Blizzard games. I play them beyond any other publisher out there. Yes, even Xbox. I love their games. I put over 100 hours in Diablo 4. I have thousands of hours in World of Warcraft and thousands of hours in StarCraft 1 and 2. So I do got to say that I think this whole thing, this Activision Blizzard thing, is going to be massive for Xbox, especially when it comes to Game Pass and Game Pass PC. They are going to get a lot more people joining them. So let's see what happens in the next coming months. I do think they're going to start dropping games as quickly as possible, because what I said earlier in the week was Sarah Bond and Matt Booty were talking about this last year, where the announcement happened of the purchase of Activision Blizzard was in 2022 of January. So for the last 20 months, everybody's been asking them, when are games coming to Game Pass? And are the games going to be coming to Game Pass? And all these things. And so they've said from the beginning that they are going to try to get those games as quickly as possible on there and try to get those Activision Blizzard games on Game Pass, especially Game Pass PC, to help expand. Now, I want to get into the last couple things that Phil Spencer said on his article, because it is pretty long-winded, but he kind of goes into details here. Players have always been at the center of everything we do, and as we grow, we'll continue to keep players at the heart of it all. We'll continue to listen to your feedback, build a community where you can be yourself, where developers can do their best work and continue to make really fun games. As promised, we will also continue to make more games available in more places. And that begins now by enabling cloud streaming providers and players to stream Activision Blizzard games in the European Economic Area, a commitment made to the European Commission. Today, we start the work to bring beloved Activision Blizzard and King franchises to Game Pass and other platforms. We'll share more about when we can expect to play in the coming months. We know you're excited, and we are too. For the millions of fans who love Activision Blizzard and King games, we want you to know that today is a good day to play. You are the heart and soul of these franchises, and we are honored to have you as part of our community. Whether you play on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, PC, or mobile, you are welcome here, and will remain welcome even if Xbox isn't where you play your favorite franchise. Because when everyone plays, we all win. We believe our news today will unlock a world of possibilities for more ways to play. Thank you for the ongoing support. We have so much more to come in the months ahead. I'm excited for the future and cannot wait to share it with you. Now, even Phil Spencer understands that this was a Game Pass move. A lot of people know that when we start seeing these franchises dropping in Game Pass, especially Game Pass PC, it is going to be massive. Call of Duty, again, is one of the biggest games every single year. And I'm just happy because this is finally over. There doesn't have to be 75 videos every day about Activision Blizzard, updates from the court hearings, updates from Phil Spencer, updates from this person flying jets. I don't know. There was a lot of weird stuff going on social media. Everybody was basically following every executive in the gaming industry just to find out what they're doing and what their plan is, because this deal is so massive. It is gigantic, and I think people are going to start realizing just how big it is once Xbox starts dropping these games into Game Pass. I mean, the whole breadth and library of Activision Blizzard games and King games going into Game Pass, I'm talking about the library in the history is going to be ginormous. So a lot of people are not going to be ready for that. I mean, I'm really excited for that because I'll just start replaying all of the campaigns of Call of Duty that I really haven't gotten to yet. I've played a lot of them, but I haven't done, a bunch of the other Call of Duty campaigns that I can just jump on and do them because I have Game Pass. I can jump on and play a bunch of Blizzard games. Now, the one thing I do want to see in what the future holds that they're not really talking about, which I'm sure we're going to get updates as months go on, is what are they going to do with the storefronts? Now, let me explain. Battle.net has been one of the best storefronts on PC next to Steam. I do have to admit that. It is beautiful, it has been cultivated, it has been nourished, and it has been developed for over 20 years. And I love that storefront. Now, what is Xbox going to do? Are they going to combine storefronts? Are they going to move over to Battle.net because it can handle things better? Or are they going to just keep things the way they are? Because let's be real, I would love to see some of my Activision Blizzard games, especially Blizzard, start getting Xbox achievements and stuff like that, because Blizzard and World of Warcraft and all their other games have their own achievements. They have their own little things you can grab. So I want to see those kind of come together and bring over Xbox achievements into Blizzard games because, again, I'm just looking for an excuse to play those games again. And I want to go into other videos and talk about franchises they need to bring back, games they should focus on, developers they should focus on, and also what is going to be changing over the next several months. Because there is so much to unpack here that we need to have multiple videos to break this all down. And I'm going to be doing that. But right now, I want to know what you think about this. Are you happy that the deal finally closed? Do you think that Xbox is going to start dropping games into Game Pass day and date sooner rather than later? And when are we going to start getting these older games like Sekiro, Call of Duty, and all these other games from the history of library that Activision Blizzard has cultivated for many years? When are they going to drop into Game Pass? I would love to know what you think about this, so go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button to support us out the channel more than you know. And give me a follow on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my latest videos. Plus, I love interacting with everyone there, so get on Twitter and let's talk about gaming. Also, follow me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is Zalker87, just like my channel name. See what games I'm playing, and let's compete in achievements for the month. So right now, I've been playing a lot of Jedi Survivor, but honestly, with this news, I just feel like jumping into StarCraft again. I know, man, that's one of the biggest franchises of my life. I want to see that come back, but I've been actually going through the campaign. I beat the regular StarCraft, and now I'm moving on to Brood War. I have played this game my entire life since I was a kid to now, and I do got to say that I hope they bring this back. I'm probably going to jump into it, start playing those games, and then move over to StarCraft 2 and play those campaigns. What can I say? It's my favorite franchise of all time, and I'm just excited to see what Xbox is going to do with it, especially since Activision Blizzard actually took it down and didn't really go anywhere with it and said that RTSs aren't profitable. Well, we see Xbox making RTSs profitable with Age of Empires, and now that they got the two best RTSs ever made in Warcraft and StarCraft, they can move forward and start making some very big games, and I'm excited to see it. But for now, I'll be playing Jedi Survivor. I'm going to try to beat that this week, and then next week is Spider-Man 2, which I'm extremely excited for. But let me know what you're playing. Are you playing something on your Xbox, your PC, your PlayStation 5, your Switch? Let me know what you're playing down below, because that's what we're here for. It's to talk games. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.